A group of people with large amount of wealth, power, and wisdom are taking advantage of your ignorance and your arrogance, which is making you wanting to skip this video right now. Resist the oppression now. This group of people with noble personalities are known as the elites. Your distraction is how they used to rule and dominate forever. Your focus is always a threat to them. They hate you thinking. They always want you to be stupid, and that is why they develop a million ways to keep you distracted all the time. They always want to be among the 1% of the 1% and always keep you below among the 99%. In this video, we are going to talk about just a few forms of distraction, a major form of distraction that these elites use against you all the time.
We have more than enough resources for everyone in the world to be happy. There's 5 resources that the 1% use to control the 99%. That's water, food, education, shelter, and medicine.
The modern education system is one of the easiest ways they get to manipulate you and keep you distracted from childhood. Spending about 19 to 20 years in school, they get a very long time to chip in the kind of information they want you to believe in. They feed you with some kind of laws like go to school, finish, get a job, get paid every month, and live comfortably. And that's actually one of the lies, the biggest lies I've ever heard of. That's a way they actually want to keep the smart ones, the clever ones, to serve them. They want to keep the intelligent ones into service.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
They replace your norms, your ethics, your cultures with foreign ones, anonymous ones, and describe yours, the old ones, as outmoded and barbaric. They replace them with other ones and also call people who are not in school as illiterates, vagabonds, and bush people. When your norms, values, cultures, ethics are being replaced with foreign and anonymous ones, you begin to debate as to which one is right or wrong. And that is how chaos is being generated. You begin to discriminate among each other, hatred just starts to get in, and then you become intolerant, and that is how chaos, war, hatred, and all this kind of violence gets generated. That's the advantage that the elites get. They try to get in, try to resolve it, and spend years, decades trying to solve just a tiny problem. That's how they keep you distracted, solving their own agenda, working on their own agenda, keeping them into power all the time, and keeping you low, distracted with tiny things all the time. The elites cover the truth of religion and always present to you some kind of doctrines which have no sources. Money is the root of all evil, yet they are the richest. Power is satanic and deceptive, yet they are those in power, they are those having the authorities, they are the leaders. They tell you not to learn but always pray. That is how they keep you ignorant. You do not have the wisdom, you do not have the intelligence, you are not clever enough to challenge them. You are always ignorant, you are always kept at the low, you are not part of decision making because you do not have the brain to challenge or debate whatever is going on. Your ignorance, your poverty, your hunger becomes a distraction to you, and you will do everything they ask you to just to fill that stomach. You always want to be entertained, you want to enjoy, you don't want to think about the flaws and deformities in your life. And that is why the elites are on the entertainment sector. They own football clubs, they own sport betting companies. You will always have to be behind the television. Your subscription is always ending, just trying to generate some kind of money, feed it into that system.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
To escape from your life problems and excessive thinking by sitting at the poolside or at the pub, the club at night. No, that is how they get their money from you. They get their money from your distraction, you not being focused, you not wanting to think at all. They get the money from that. You always be present at their places, their venues, their locations, and all that. Any kind of party you are present, any kind of entertainment you are there, your money, your resource, your time, you invest in all these kind of things. That is how they get their money. That's how they are becoming wealthier and wealthier. They are staying in power, and they always convince you that that is the way of getting away or getting rid of your thinking, your depression, whatsoever. They always encourage you to be present at those places. They always encourage you to follow that football team. They always encourage you to always stay behind the television, pay your subscription, Netflix, all that. I mean, get your money and resources, the time and energy inside those kind of things, and that's how they always get their money. You can get away from this system wherever you are right now because you now know the major form of distraction they always use against you. Free yourself, get rid of all this kind of distraction, and be a normal human being, a top human being that you are supposed to be. Serve your purpose in life.
Let's finish this conversation another time. I have your competition on the phone. let's finish this conversation another time. I have your competition on the phone.